Welcome to Made in Yorkshire Television. This is our first appearance, and I'm delighted to be here with Emma Armitage from XL Water. So thank you very much for joining us, Emma.
No, thank you for inviting me.
So I just wondered if you could give a wee overview on XL Water and what you guys are doing there.
So at XL Water we are manufacturing water treatment plant and equipment such as reverse osmosis machines, demineralisation plants and water softening plants, which people might have heard of. It's a fairly niche market and it's a growing market because obviously everybody wants to treat the water. We do also build like individually designed filtration plants, so if a customer has a particular problem and comes to us and said, is there something you can do? Can you recycle this water? Help us reuse it? That's the sort of jobs that we get involved in, as well as treating normal mains water and purifying it, often for a customer's process. The type of industry that we're dealing with really is massive, but a lot of them are manufacturers, so they might be making shampoos, mouthwashes, might be personal care products, could be glass manufacturers, chemical manufacturers. We've recently seen a growing market with car manufacturers, and even things like treating private supplies, like if they've got a borehole and they need the treatment. We've done quite a large treatment system for a hospital, that sort of industry really.
So Emma, you took the business over from your father. How long ago was that?
Officially it was 3 years ago. It's myself and my brother that run the business, so it's still a family business. He sorts out the engineering side and I sort out the finances and the office side.
So how was the transition?
It was a little bit strange, but to be honest it's been coming for quite a while. My dad was ready to retire, and we were ready to sort of push the business forward.
Okay, so since you've been in charge of the business, what big decisions have you made?
Probably the biggest decision was to buy new premises to allow us to expand. That was probably one of the biggest decisions that we made. Also to take on more staff and take on more experienced staff. That's really helped us grow in the last year. And they were probably some of the hardest decisions we had to make because we are naturally cautious.
That's interesting. So when you came to take the decision on buying the new building, what were the things that tipped you over?
Being in control of our business. So if we own the premises that we're in, there's no risk of, say, a landlord saying, oh, we're going to sell that premises or we're going to increase the prices. It's also a long-term investment. The biggest difference about the premises that we bought is we've then modified it for our own use. So it suits us, it's in an ideal location, and we've got everything there just to help us push on and continue to grow.
Okay. What sort of support was out there while you were going through this process?
We had quite a lot of support from the Leeds Enterprise Partnership, from the LEP. They were really helpful, and I had one particular contact with one of their representatives who was fantastic. We had a lot of support from that. I also had other support from the other people that were on the Goldman Sachs group, so a little bit of support from them, and also support from the bank. The bank were fantastic.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about the Goldman Sachs programme that you went on.
The Goldman Sachs programme, which I'm sure lots of people will hear about, it was 10,000 small business programmes, and it was designed to help businesses grow. And what we got out of it at the end was a business plan, some idea of where we were going and what we wanted to go. And we also had contacts with 40 other business owners, and that networking contact was invaluable because no matter how big or how small the business is, we all have the same problems. So it was really good to be able to share ideas and connect like that.
No, very good. Talking about the networking and face-to-face and pressing the flesh with manufacturers, what's your experience been with Made in Yorkshire so far?
For me, Made in Yorkshire has been a fantastic group to join, apart from the fact I'm very passionate about Yorkshire and living and working in Yorkshire. We've realised that although all our customers are all over the UK, we do have a lot in Yorkshire because that's where we're based. It's not it's not the same as normal networking groups. I've been to networking groups in the past and it's been a little bit stifled, and you don't really know who people are, and we haven't got very much out of it, and we thought that's a waste of time. With Made in Yorkshire, it's been very proactive. All the companies that have joined the group really want to talk to each other. And sometimes it's not always about doing business directly with each other, it's about what referrals we can bring and also how we can help each other and help our customers. So it's been a very customer focused group. Obviously, I understand that business owners, we don't have lots of time for networking, we can't always fit it in, but if you are going to make time to join one group, I would definitely recommend joining Made in Yorkshire.
That's it, end of MIY TV. Thanks very much, Emma, for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at the next event. Christmas drinks, I believe.
Christmas drinks, yes.